That's the one. Ever British.
Ever British.
He insists on being where he's from. We've asked him to change. He won't. I'm playing a dog this time. I feel like I didn't know that was an option. Apparently, the dog is called O Solo Mio, which seems like a better name for a cat, personally. And his special power appears to be...
Okay. Who wouldn't? Well, I can't hear you guys because I thought it was just on my end. Because okay, music. Is that better?
Yep.
For who? No,
There we
for
go.
you, maybe. They don't care. All right, fine. Yeah.
I
That is
don't know
true
why
because it's
this dog
remote play,
shits
so we're playing
flowers.
through your thing. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
Wild.
Well, I wrote some stuff in a book. Celebrity Meatbug is still happening. Maybe like 10 words at a time. And also, he had a secret project for which only those who are members of the Patreon are as yet aware of. Incredibly secret, incredibly project. I'm sure it'll be fun. Ooh, gambling time.
Well, drill butt plug. All right, that's good for nobody. Wow, that looks painful. Oh, God damn it. We did.
Yeah.
Well, like, I'm prioritizing being able to hear you guys over like
Ooh,
all right.
friendship amulet.
Every player gets a low against one. Oh my goodness.
A lot of pressure
What does
there
this
to use friendship amulet.
Screw friendship. It's not magic. I want more stuff from me. So, is your
I'm not
dog
sure
farting out like
yeah, it's just
rainbows
shitting flowers.
and flowers? Okay, that is
I don't
true.
know what that does. I seem to have a attract object, but I don't know what the flowers do.
Congratulations.
Given that you are writing about a superpowered dog, Drew, does it shit flowers? Is that something that happens?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. There's room for it then.
I don't know why I got all this firepower, but I'll take it. In Cinderella right now, actually, I'm writing very little these days because I bought a house. I have to move houses, and it's still like it's a multi-month process of. Just yesterday, I drove over to like mow the lawn. Yay! So like, so much fun. So yeah, it's I'm busy with real life and it sucks. I want to go back to Fantasyland, but yeah, I'm penning down some pages here and there, kind of like Steve, like 10 words a day. Feel pretty confident about that. I'll get there one of these years. So. Not. I feel like that came up during one of these gaming sessions. Okay. Ah.
Yeah, you gotta keep.
Well,
that
that's how I was with in Cinderella. Like, I had this idea of like, what if she was like, a Dungeons and Dragons warlock, made a deal with a dark thing instead of like a blue fairy to like get revenge. Like, oh shit, and it just started evolving from there. Just a silly title, and it went from there. So.
Ooh, duplicated.
Oh, is that aura is of yours?
Hooray, treasure. I don't understand the logic behind this guitar guy having drills as his main weapon. I also don't understand the logic of the flowers. Yeah. I get the feeling that the characters we were starting with had sort of like, credible... It made sense, right? The old man had garlic. The priest had a Bible. The guy with swords has swords. That all makes sense. The guy with the guitar has drills. That doesn't make as much sense.
It doesn't. It doesn't. I don't know.
Oh.
I picked something of yours, like a heart thing, because I thought it would like combo power, like anime style.
Oh, shiny blue gems.
I'm glad we're playing this thing. I was watching what's that movie? The Nosferatu. I started watching that, and like this is just kind of perfect. And so don't pick the wand because that's Steve. So what's this? A Tyrannus box. I'll just go level my bracer. I'll just throw things or more knives. Okay. Yeah. Got it. I started watching that Eggers movie, the Nosferatu. I'm like, oh, this works perfectly as we're playing this vampire game.
Yeah, weird creepy mustache vampire.
Yeah. I was like, the weird part is he looks like, for those of a certain age might remember Jeremy McGraney and Major Dad. So, well, I mean, there was some people don't know Major Dad, and they're wrong. Yeah. Creepily enough, that kind of reminds me of my stepdad. So, like, I'm getting flashbacks of my own from this, and it's a movie. But like, yeah, vampire, dark, brooding. Well, yeah, I guess he doesn't want to die. Oh shit!
Treasure time. Knife.
More knife? I'll take it. I'll take it.
Happy knife, happy life.
That's right.
Should I get a different weapon? These flowers.
What is sticking out of your dog's butt back there?
Yeah. Alright, now I'm actually doing something that isn't just shitting flowers. I'm not even sure they do damage.
Right. That's cool. Ah! Wow. That entire like horde of batches ran right through me.
Ooh. And there's a dog on the field.
It does feel almost like duplicator. Weapon fires more projectiles. Okay. Which is the way you kind of said it. Felt like a Billy Madison sort of like Adam Sandler kind of thing. I know it's an Air Bud, but I'm getting who says a dog can't play? Strong dog.
He's actually doing something now. That's good. Duration of weapon effect. Come on, gambling.
Do we hit a button, or does this pick anybody, or? All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I got more knife. Yeah. Where do I see? Because is that your blue bar filling up the top constantly? Then where do I see my blue bar? I don't know. We're remote playing through you, so every time I think, oh, I'm about to level up, and it's always Drew. I'm like, God damn it!
I just let things happen.
You're like the kid, like grew up with, like you had all the video games. Like, no, I don't like you, and you get to play all the cool stuff. So, all right, cool. More knife. No, sir. I don't. I'm just jealous of your leveling powers. Well, I guess that's fair. Oh, take that. Okay. Now, is this like a real blue thing, or is it like the zombie blue where it's like... Yeah, I know. Okay, yeah. Basically the same thing as the zombie shooter. Kill that guy and get an extra weapon. Okay.
Nutsack. Oh,
It is a nutsack, yeah. Yep.
Celestial dusting. So it is far.
All right. So, okay, in that top screen of your dog, is his dick tucked back? Is he pooping something? What's going on back there? Or is that a leg lifted up? No, it is my business now. We're all watching it. We're all thinking it. Don't act like you weren't thinking about the dog's penis. All right. Don't make me into the weirdo. Okay.
Getting a lot of enemies on the screen right now.
Yeah.
Hooray! The power of friendship. Come on, Steve. No, you got blowtorch. No, that's. I don't know. It looks like a blowtorch.
Blue torch and 2 blue gems.
Yeah. You're leaving behind a trail of fire now, rather than drill bit.
That is kind of cool.
It suits your guy a lot better, yeah.
I do not know. Peace. What is this? Chichone? All right. Is it better than knives? Pentagram. Erase everything in sight. Okay. Screw it. Oh, so it only uses once? Oh. Love it. I'll put armor on the dog. Put armor on the dog.
I need to do some damage.
Fuck you, Colonel Mustard.
I feel like I've actually got some weapons now. This is...
It's like your stock portfolio. You want to murder the undead, you know, you really... You just can't rely on the old, like, you know, trust, you know, like just hedge funds. You know, you really got to put that out there. So. All right. More knife. No, that's the best
Depending
part,
on what
isn't it?
side of
That's
the
kind of like what
equation
it's for, you know? More knifing. Yeah. Just like now we're leveling up like every 8 seconds.
Which is a good
pentagram. Fine. My pentagram. My pens of power. Attract orb. That is, yeah, I've been watching. That's pretty cool of you.
More knives.
That's more knife for me, I think.
Two more knives.
I'll take more knife. Finish. Oh shit.
Uh-oh, swarm of ghosts.
What does this do? Duplicator fires one projectile, or do I want... Do you want a boost, or do you want... What's going to help us in this moment? Generates a damaging zone, like Santa water. I don't know if that's going to help us in this situation or not. You want a boost? Everybody takes a boost. Here, everybody takes a boost. There we go.
Hooray!
It creates an area. I think it's just an area of affecting like your garlic.
Oh, go on then. Give me a magic one. Chaos, chaos, chaos. Oh, wow. That was a lot of loot. I love greed. Greed is really satisfying.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You hear a lot about, like, greed not being great, but then you experience it and you're like, oh, that's nice. I've got way more than I need. This is great.
Like you do a retelling of a Christmas Carol, but this time it's like Scrooge was right all along. You know, just really like. Well, that'd be great. Like, you know, the following Christmas, the three ghosts of like fuck Christmas show up, and they're like, actually, no, dude, you had it right the first time. Like, oh my god, things get so much better.
Just every time they come around, it's like
path of joy. Here's what's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, you raise a really good point, Ghost of Christmas Present. But do you want to go into my personal arcade? Would you like to go into my heated indoor pool with a
This is my cave of hedonism, you know, the inspiration for the grotto. So yeah.
You want to go up to my poor people looking at tower for a nice cocktail?
Okay. It is not. But I'm going to stay inside of your little aura there so I can like be defensive, you know, like. But you're also much faster.
I think I did really well last time with those. What are those diamond things called? They're a good weapon. Yeah. Once you level out, they get pretty good.
Dog cross.
Hooray! Good boy. Dogs don't have religion.
You don't know.
That's insane.
This feels like every one of those ads I see of the guy with his like trying to multiply or shoot down. Here, I just did the pentagram, so that helped. What? I'm sorry, death.
I feel like we would just, I think we're just having.
We'll make more money as long as we reject kindness.
But Scrooge, in the future, you'll die. Yeah, in the future, everyone's going to die, but I'm going to die on this pile of money.
Actually, Ghost, that's very nice. I paid for the AI singularity. I'm going to live on as a digital ghost forever.
Oh, no one will like me when I'm dead. They already sing songs about me in the street, you dead cuck. That sounds like it. A really Matthew McConaughey movie. Lightning ring.
Sorry about that. No.
Link's better.
Oh.
Mm.
Now, how does it work in relation to the Matthew McConaughey, where his brother is a little person played by Gary Oldman? Like, that is... Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Right. Or, like, you know, Mike's Hard Lemonades. Things like that.
Steph T in the chat. Just got here because they had to take the dog for an allergy shot. Tell me, was your dog shitting flowers?
Yeah. That's a hell of an allergy.
Apparently, yeah. I really do want to... I didn't even know that.
Yeah. So we don't get any better. I can grow my bracer.
Thank you. That's kind of you to say.
Okay. Why we talk about Steve Slots?
Treasure, treasure, treasure.
Treasure forgive. Treasure forgive. Treasure forgive. Nobody else but give. Nobody else but give. I'm praying to RNGesus for treasure forgive. Yay, me! I like me. Heart, something, pentagram. Oh, that's a lot. Damn.
That's a lot of stuff.
To not erasing items. Yeah, but, you know, I also like fucking with you guys, so there's... You're welcome.
That's true.
Oh, chicken. Oh, life.
But, we have the weight of experience behind us. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, if it poops azaleas, that's a thing, so...
Armor. Armor sucks.
Yeah, put on a crown, man. Isn't there a bunch of a reroll?
Well, a bit of more magic wand's not going to hurt anyone, except everybody I wanted to hurt. Flowers.
What is this? That alchemy game? Jesus. Right.
I got craft flowers. Clover. I don't see it. Ooh. No. The flowers are new edition. Yeah.
All of a sudden, I'm seeing fewer gems. What's up with that? Okay.
Great.
I realize there's a map, you know.
Ah. Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna level up the pentagram and wipe this.
More projectiles. More projectiles.
Mm-hmm.
We need more things on the screen. Yeah, not enough.
Not nearly chaotic enough, right? Yeah, you got an aura.
David G in the chat says, as usual, we seem to be skipping over spring to get straight into summer temperatures. It's actually really hot in England, isn't it? By English standards.
It's last couple of days been kind of warm around here too, in the East Coast. So
I've got a fan on. Haven't done that.
I wish I could control that. You know, I wish I could take credit for that, but you can also, well, you can just aim towards the direction and just do damage to these guys and get out. Oh shit! Why am I up there? What the fuck am I doing? I feel like my character just kind of went on his own little merry way without me. So
There's a lot to keep track of. They're all very confused. It's like saying, is this dog shitting me at me? What is this tactic? Lightning ring. Right.
Mm. And then we all burn. That's like the opposite for me. It was like when I lived in Alaska. It's like, you know, Alaska in the winter is that's a thing. That's a hell of a thing. So. Mm-hmm.
I do love a dumb local custom.
Oh, that's the what's it called? The girl dating wants to live, not dating. She's married. The new one on Netflix, right?
Why would you give a book?
Oh. Mhm. I was like, when I lived in Anchorage, it was the basically the salmon run is like that, you know, so pentagram fires more projectiles. Every player gets a level up for one of their existing weapons. There you go. Power friend. You know, there've been certain shows that I used to watch. Yeah. Now, there are certain shows I used to watch. I just quit. Like, what's that? Harley Quinn show. I used to love that. Just stopped. Just couldn't get into it anymore. Oh dear God! It's up to 5 already. Okay, because once they got together, that's where I tapped. It wasn't fun for me anymore. Well, I think it was the shift of priorities, because I liked it when it was a deconstruction of the DC universe through the eyes of Harley Quinn and that Gotham, and then when it turned to just the relationship show, like that's not what I want. So to those who do, cool, enjoy it. I'm out. Okay. Oh, so it's sweet, yeah. Okay. Sure. Sometimes you just need that level of, like, because I finally got around to watching that show everybody recommended, like, Kevin Can Fuck Himself. And that broke me. It just broke me. Right. Oh, it is. There's the other. No. Yeah. Right. Well, it's one of those, like, I enjoy the show, sort of, to a degree, but I also got critiques of the show. But when I was reading some critiques of other people's critiques of the show, it was like, they're like, oh, you just didn't get it then. Like, no, I get it, that it's about trauma. I'm tracking, you know. I also know this is, it's like, sometimes you have a bad character making bad decisions in the product of their own making. No, I'm not dismissing the trauma of the user, but at the same time, this is 15 years of, now you wake up and you're like, yeah, I'm in a bad place. Like, no, you've been in one. So I don't know, yeah, the show just kind of broke me. I've been watching Invincible with my son. He wanted to see it. He had heard about it from his friends at school. So we've been watching like a couple episodes here and there together, and I'm sitting there watching it with him for the sake of context. And he's actually, I'm enjoying watching it through his eyes as he's asking questions, because this is his first real superhero deconstruction kind of thing. So. That's right. I can hear you just fine. Yeah. Oh God.
Can they hear me? Chat, type Steve if you can hear Steve.
Hey chat, just in case you cannot hear Drew, who can you not hear? I can hear everybody. Who all have you heard, chat? Oh dear God. Yep.
You can also just type Steve in the chat because it makes me feel good.
Yeah. Well, then I'm sorry, because I'm clearly not the guy to carry the show. Drew is our big powerhouse number one mic guy, and I am not. When I'm running the D&D game, that's one thing, but I am not leading this Brodeo. You want the Drew, you came for the Drew.
Drew.
I have not, because most I've been sitting there silent going, man, fucking Drew's stealing all the good gems and like just
Hello, hello. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Brodeo.
So did no one hear you complain about how hot it is in Texas?
No, I think I think I've been silent for 45 minutes of this Brodeo.
Wow.
Well, you guys have missed some gold.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Drew never usually confesses to crimes live on a
Oh my God!
Brodeo.
Oh, the fact that he had ChatGPT write Rover-powered, he admitted to that. None of his books are his. The ninth book is already written. He's just waiting to just sell it to you. He called you all shills. I don't. Man, he's a mean guy.
You think
I didn't know.
Overpowered's only going to 9? Oh no. Overpowered's going
No,
bigger than
you're
9.
up to 9. I will ride this dog's corpse into the ground.
Oh, I've got fun plans for those too. I will say, so somebody pick a weapon and we'll keep going.
Oh, am I allowed to leave the screen now?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay, well, I'm going to pick Friendship is Magic.
Sounds good.
There we go.
Oh, man. It is interesting as I have started... Oh, yes, you got Clover. Good. That was the one you needed. I do sometimes often know a good deal more about, the books and the plots that are coming down the line. And
the one that you write? How weird.
I know, right? And sometimes... do I need health or... I'll take coins this time. Oh, man. And so... The trouble is often keeping track of what is and is not public knowledge, when just talking about little things.
Mm-hmm.
And... Oh, man.
I can only help me and the dog. So.
I was like, at a certain point, I think we might be maxed out, so... But yes, it's always nice when a new one comes out, because at that point, it's like, alright, this is one less thing I have to keep track of.
Right.
I don't think that's where I was originally going, but all the murder kind of,
yeah, I'm literally running out of things. Okay, so I will...
I should
More
get a
Clover
new
for the
thing,
dog.
but all of these are...
Nope, no
boring.
dropout. I've been here since the beginning, going deep into secret reveals, talking about why Villains Vignettes Volume 3...
Are we just maxed out? What is all this?
This is the big rush before death comes and cuts our faces off.
Okay.
What was I saying? Oh yes, the big reveal on why Villains Vignette Volume 3 will be the one they all have to go to. The secret number of how many there will be in the Villains Code series. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Is I do sometimes think of my series and analogous to the writers I grew up with, and so I often to myself think of Villains Code as my Dark Tower series, in the sense that it's going to be a backbone of my career that kind of follows me through several iterations, just because there's so much to do and there's so many books I know that still have to come. And Rover-powered won't be that intense, but I do have a lot going, or have a lot on the docket.
I feel like that with my Villains books, the Shadow Master books, only because whenever he does it, he jumps to a new universe and does a thing there because he's just doing a parody of what we already know from various tropes. But I do a lot of world building. I'm like, man, I want to give up that world. I already created this character, this world, this idea. So then it just becomes in Cinderella is based off of that. I already used this world, so let's just play with that. So.
I guess I should reference, I more mean that in the early days when Stephen King would write a Dark Tower, take 5 years, write another one. Not the last 3 where it was just the speed run.
No. What I mean, I know what you're saying. I'm just whenever I need an idea for something what's my next project going to be? I already did a lot of world building, a lot of different places. So how can this idea work something I've already kind of peanut butter meat chocolate kind of thing? Oh yeah. God damn. All right. Always floor restores 30 health. What is this?
Oh, you've maxed out all your stuff. So now you've run out of things that can evolve.
All right, so just grab always floor chicken, I guess.
Oh, Steve, you're about to banish that. You might just want to. There you go. Nope.
Why did it not let me? Alright, okay. Alright. Banish me? Banish?
Yeah, it would mean you wouldn't be able to pick up anymore, and that's the last thing you can upgrade.
Yeah. I am a dog of lasers and death.
Alright, so in about 20 seconds, the Grim Reaper's gonna appear. Not a metaphor,
Okay.
just a harsh reality.
The actual Grim Reaper at the 30-minute mark. We've
Yes.
been doing
Look
so
how many
well that
flowers I'm seeing.
Now,
Can't kill
it
this
is
dog.
theoretically possible to kill the Grim Reaper.
We've never even come remotely close to doing that.
But you
Uh-oh.
Oh,
have
shit.
But you have a pentagram. I'm
Well, he
gonna
just
take
wants to-
that
he just
chicken.
keeps
I'm gonna
coming
take
in
that
with-
chicken. Oh, he got me. Oh, he got me good. Alrighty.
man. Can't believe he killed a dog.
Huh. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Wow, that was satisfying.
So it looks like, oh my god, I thought that stupid like Valkyr, that flame thing was doing nothing. It did 4 million damage.
Nice.
All right, let's see. Your
How'd I do
pentagram came in at 4.6. Very solid amount.
Where are the numbers on the left side? Okay, pentagram. Yep, 4.6. Oh, Jesus. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your
My
double
main knife is
knife,
only 71. My lightning ring was doing almost 1 million damage. Bad damn.
and that
what's-
was really underpowered because you
Oh,
need that fully
1,000
leveled.
edge. That's my knife upgraded. Got it.
Yeah. And then Steve, Heavenly Sword. You barely had that Heavenly Sword, and it still did 1 million damage.
Nice. Oh well.
All right.
I'll know in future to level that up quicker.
Well, we are almost certainly going to do more Vampire Survivors next week, probably with a little bit better understanding. And you know what? Just for a treat, maybe I'll start the fucking stream with my mic on.
Well, we'll see.
Oh,
Dead Boy Summer.
boy. You know what? I'm pretty sure that nope, even the version that I would have taken here wouldn't have had my voice recorded. Nope, this is the version we've got. Fuck. All right, everybody.
Sorry, guys.
Hope you
We're so sorry.
It's not Brodeo without some sort of tech fuck up.
That's true.
We've been overdue for a big one. That's a pretty fucking big one.
Good times.
All right, everybody. We'll be back next week with more Vampire Survivors and maybe 3 people talking. Who knows? Until then, bye.
Bye, everybody.